Hey, I'd like to welcome you to Crime After Dark with Magic. My name is Magic and I will be your host. It is currently 27 minutes getting away from the hour of 12 a.m. on my side of the camera. It's February 20th, 2024, and this is still the life and death and case of Michael Anthony Cole Jr. This will be part 5. So, let's recap. I've already taken you through part 1, which was the life of Michael Anthony Cole Jr. Then I took you through the timeline, which was part 2. Then I took you through who was Michael, which was part 3. You know what? This is part 4. This is part 4. It's totally part 4. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm going to just quit playing, trying to be cute. I can't see. I need to put on my glasses now. That's from this, just so you know, because I know y'all be talking about me like, look at all them limb balls. Not too much on me, boo. All right. It is, again, 29 minutes away from the hour of 12 a.m. I am Magic, your host. This is Crime After Dark, and this is all about Mike Cole Jr. Okay, so this is part 4, the rumors. Okay. Number 1, Keishanique Felder knew about the lick, put them onto the lick, and hid the money and wouldn't give it up. And he was actually killed on Friday because she didn't give it up. I don't believe that. I just don't. I just don't. I just don't. She wanted him too bad. And when she said, y'all messed up, that's the first one to call me mama. I just don't. And I could be, it'll take God when I get in heaven and he'd be like, oh my God, you know, she really did. I'd be like, what? I know you ain't lying because you can't lie. I can't believe it. He would have to tell me that. I don't believe that. And at that point, they was ready to pay, baby. They was ready to pay for a dead Mike. Because here's one thing I also know. Even though she was saying, we're going to bring him home safe, she was also telling y'all she knew her son was dead because she was talking about them chills. She knew. She knew. She knew. She knew when they came home and he didn't. She knew. The next one, he was killed during a robbery. During the commission of a robbery. And basically what that means is, did he rob Trey's family and up the strap to the granny's head? And then later on, a picture was shown of Mike, and he confirmed, yeah, that's him. Bring him here. I just want to talk to him. And so Jay and Rail set him up. No, I do not believe it happened like that. I don't. Because, for one, Traylon Jannard Gilchrist and Michael Anthony Cole knew each other. He knew all of them. He was their videographer. So, and not once did he say, if that's the case, not once on his post did he say just Mike. He said, y'all been around them boys. He did this when Mike was missing. Matter of fact, when Mike was missing, he said, seeing how everybody reacting to this, you know, like people wasn't acting the way they were supposed to be acting. Like they should have been acting a little more upset or a little more something. That's what makes me think he was the one that got set up to get his stuff taken. At that point, the way he was talking, I believe he would have said it was Mike. For them to say that Mike upped the strap and Mike knew he put them onto the lick, so he wanted the most money. Again, he was daddy. He finna feed his kids. Y'all need it. He finna split it if it's all like that. If anything, he really didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? He was put in a weird ass situation. And I believe at that point is when he was really ready to cut ties. He was probably ready to cut ties. He with an older woman. She probably in his ear, like, what you with them for? Everybody in his ear, like, what you with them for? You know what I'm saying? His coach is in his ear. What you doing? You finna go here. Potential, you can have potential, but potential ain't shit if you ain't doing nothing with it. Anyway. So yeah, I don't believe it happened like that. Now, again, was he killed during the commission of a robbery? Here's the funny thing. Um, MPD reports that Mike was shot inside the house, inside the residence. Isn't that crazy? How they do that? And remember how at first they said 1043, and then now you never see 1043 anymore. It's just 1050. This happened with Kanika. You got to watch everything and screenshot everything or it'll start changing. So I guess that's one of the rumors. Is there police corruption here? Yes. It's election time and all that. Yes. And it don't have to be police corruption because they helping these black dudes, or they like this set, or they like this. Sometimes it's just so a bill can get passed, or something can happen that they want. Just like when they wanted guns in their hands and the stand your ground law, they did what they did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into that anyway. Split gone wrong, and they tricked him and set him up and killed him. No, I don't believe it went like that. I just don't. Jealous of him the entire time. It was all a plot. Now, okay, now this comes into play with 30 Ways, TJ. I don't know how far y'all went back in it, but TJ has a sister. She's a stud. She was also really upset with the way things happened with TJ and the way everybody was moving afterwards. She just believed people were saying this thing for clout. Like, didn't know about. A lot of people felt like that. Mike, none of them, none of them really was messing with him like that when he was here. That's how they felt. I believe there was some type of resentment there. Now, it's thought that some type of way something was engineered to where, you know what I'm saying, because they felt like it all came back on Mike, like something was, so something could be done to him. But if that's the case, then she's a genius, because you really wanted it to be done to everybody, because now everybody's hit like a good weed, like a good neighbor. Everybody's hit for real. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they was jealous and plotting the entire time. I believe they family didn't want them there for whatever reason. I don't know if you disrespectful. I don't know what you did. Maybe you stealing from them. Maybe you just ain't doing nothing, because of all of these things they were doing in school. They were all highly praised athletes. Nick, maybe like, what was it? Maybe 3 days before the 25th, he scored the game-winning shot at the last minute of the game, 71-70 game. He did that. He also, I believe Rail got an offer to Bruton or Brewster. Mike was definitely on his way. I'm not sure where his offer came from, but or if he even had one, because remember, he was an underclassman. He was a junior. They were ahead of him. So these were talented kids. That don't mean nothing though. When the school doors close, it just not to them. Okay, so another rumor: Mike and others robbed Trey. Okay, and Orlando Moselle Powell, and they all cousins. Now, do I believe they're all cousins? I'm not sure, because we all, I don't know, because where I'm from, like, it seemed like I'm kidding to everybody. So there could possibly be a way. By this way, by that way, I go with her. And so that's your cousin. Like, they probably really could all be linked in like that. But hold on, I'm going to come right back, because I don't want it to just hang up on me.